Welcome to another Noob versus Pro, where I'm the noob and she's the pro.
Woo.
And today, we are going to build our greatest fears. We are going to confront the very things that make us stay up at night, staring into the distance and wondering why. Why did we think about that thing right before we fell asleep? That was a really bad idea. Let's go find them.
Build your greatest fear.
Okay.
I don't like
And
it.
I sometimes you gotta confront your fears, Mac. What's your biggest fear?
I'm not telling you what's your biggest fear.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you. You're not gonna tell me. It's this. Not happening.
Well,
Unless you
then,
tell
if
me
you're
yours
gonna be
is.
like that, I'm gonna look in the chest. Oh, what? Okay.
We have
Cake.
to include cake. Ha! Joke's on you. My greatest fear is cake.
No, it's not, is it?
No, it's not. Obviously not. I love
You
cake. Cake is
stinker.
delicious. It's very tasty. But we got 30 minutes to go build this. I guess we have to include a cake somewhere. So, without any further ado, in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so friends, facing our greatest fears. Literally, we have to build it. We have to build it up 30 minutes, and then we have to face them, and then we also introduce our greatest fear to our fellow friend. So, here is my greatest fear that I'm going to introduce to all of you today. My greatest fear is failure. I'm a boy who really wants to make sure that nobody's ever let down. So, failing in anything that I do makes me feel really bad. Even though failure is an exceptionally important thing to do in life, it helps you learn a lot of things, it is still a fear that I have. So we're gonna face it today, and I think the fun way to do that is to build a report card. I'm going to build a report card, I'm gonna stack it up, I'm gonna put a bunch of F's on it, I'm gonna put, I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna do about the cake yet, but maybe like offer it as a reward and be like, just kidding, no cake for failures. And they'll be like, oh, that's kind of sad. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So I need, what I need is paper. This will be a pretty 2D build. It's gonna be mostly more the joke than anything else. Yeah, it looks pretty papery, sure. I need something very dark, and I need something that I can also use edges on if I can. So, okay. So if let's do a little test here. If I built up like a letter T out of this, and I filled it around it with like white quartz around it, would it look enough like a T? Yeah, that could definitely work. I need to make smaller letters, or else I'm gonna get myself into big trouble with this build, but I think that will definitely work. Okay, so now we got that. Now I just have to build this dang thing. We got a report card. What classes am I failing? I'm failing gym for one, because I don't know about you, but I was never very good at gym. I'm failing math. I'm failing science. I got a C+ in English, because I was actually always pretty good at English for some reason, even though I ended up being... I have a degree in engineering. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, I think that's the energy I'm going to go for here. So first things first, I'm going to build it up a little bit higher. We're going to have a report card written at the very top of this thing, and then we just kind of got to go from there. We got a pretty good amount of space here. I think I might go even higher to make sure that I just maximize the usage of the space. I'm also not going to build the paper first, all right? Even though this is obviously we need a big old piece of paper for this to work, I think it would be really foolish of myself to build the paper first and then like try to fill in the paper afterwards, because that would just all of a sudden mean, oh, well, Shadow, what you did to yourself, sir, is you just made yourself more work. And yet I already did this. I already started filling in the paper, even though I didn't need to do that. So I'm going to do this, get a little bit of margin going on the side, because, you know, you don't want to immediately start with that. But here we go. You ready? We're going to do this. This will be the R of report. I think I need maybe just one more piece. That don't look like an OR I've ever seen. Maybe that. If I do like one more layer like this. Okay, you know what? This may be a situation where I can, this is the first time I'm going to learn how to write with, with blocks in a useful way. Let's see here. Let's try that. Does that? Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. And then maybe, what am I doing here? I'm wasting a lot of time on one letter, and I got a lot more letters where that came from. What a strange R I've built for myself here, but I got to keep moving. Otherwise I'm going to fail making a failure of a report card. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And top that off with like a right here. Good old 1, 2, 3. And we've got ourselves an E. Now, why is the E bigger than the R? I don't know. I've failed once again. Okay, I think I found the size of letter of which I want. That feels healthy. The R still needs a lot of work, but this looks a little bit healthier than the other one. So I'm gonna kind of go with this energy. And I'm putting like a block in between each one, so I'll just do that. I think I'm already underestimating how big this is going to be as a result of the energy that I'm providing here. But fine, cool, great. Okay, repo. I think I'm gonna have to put report up top and then card underneath it, because right now this is already huge and it's just getting bigger. All right, let's see if I can do a better R this time. How does that look? That looks better than the other R, I think. I'm pretty sure that looks better. What if I did that? Does that look better? What if I did this? Does that look better? Yeah, kinda. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I think that's probably the best version I've built so far. If I put this here, will that at least look a little better? Sure. Yeah, great. Whatever. It's fine. Let's keep moving. Report! We got that done. Let's keep moving. So I got 6 letters here from report, and I gotta have card underneath it. So I guess I'll just build here's some symmetry tips for you. You can just build it right underneath the letters that are already there. And this A is gonna be very boring, and the reason for it is that I put, the reason why I can do this boring A is because I put so much wasted effort into the R. Hey, Mac.
Yes.
Just letting you know, we got 20 minutes left. 22 minutes left. Okay, maybe I can get fancy with this D here. If I build like the D like this, and I build it like this. Nope, like this. And then I do like this. Does that look like a D? It does. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but I don't know. I think it's not enough. Yeah, I think I just gotta shave it off like that. So we got report card. All right, that looks pretty good. But I still got a lot of this thing to build in order to make this even remotely a useful build. I'm just gonna build a bottom edge here so I can kind of separate things. I just realized I should pick subjects that are short in name. Make my life a lot easier if I don't have to like write out, mathematics or algebra. I could just write gym, which is exactly what I'm about to do next. How do I do this? How does this get made? That is the question. What if I do this, and then I do this, and then like this, and then I extend the M out this way? Does that look like anything? I mean, kinda. Maybe I do this instead, where I do this. The M is just gonna be extraordinarily larger than the rest of the word here. But that's gym. That's what it is right there. Yes, sir, indeed. Okay, and then we're just I'm gonna flip these around here real quick for this reason. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do like dots and like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And then I'm gonna put a big ol' F right here. Not only an F, even worse, friends. I'm talking about the legendary F-. I know, it's scary, it's terrifying. I really failed Jim, guys. He was like, run a mile, run a lap. And then I started crawling, and then he was like, sir, that's not incorrect. And then I turned into a frog, and he's like, sir, that's still not correct. And then I was like, well, but I thought this was Potion's class. And then he's like, sir, we don't live in the Harry Potter world. I was like, oh, but I got my wand. I got my wizard hat. Anyway, that's how I failed Jim. 15 minutes left, Mac. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay, dokay. How are you working on your thing?
I'm getting there. It's one of those things now where I'm just trying to add significant detail, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to take a moment and I'm just going to fill in what I have above. And then, whatever I get done with the remaining time that I have, I can kind of just like build that up from there, if that makes sense. So like I maybe this semester I only took one class, and that class happened to be gym, and I happen to be really bad at it. At least I got a report card from it. I didn't even have a chance to ask all you out there. Tell me what is your greatest fear, friends? Sometimes things are scary in the world, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. Washing machines. How does the water get in? How does it go out? Where does it come from? Terrifies me to this day. But I want to know, what is your greatest fear? And maybe if you want to kind of make this a little positive thing, what do you do to overcome it? Like what is your cope? What do you do to like comfort yourself in times of stress and anxiety and sadness? How do you figure it out? For me, playing video games or playing with my dog. One of those things. What is it for you? Okay, next subject that I'm going with, because it's relatively short word, is math. I don't know why. I really don't. It's not that I don't like math. I just seem to be bad at it. And I really haven't figured it out. I should be better at math than I am. But here we are. Me, instead of doing math stuff for a living, I am instead writing the word math in Minecraft. Okay. I mean, that's definitely math. Like, you can see that I wrote out math, right? Now I just gotta, this took a lot more space to write than Jim, huh? I guess I only get a couple dots this time. And then there's one more of this, and then it is the F. The dreaded, fateful F. All right, Mac, just letting you know we're down to 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okie dokie.
Last class to fail. What do we want to do? We did gym, we need math, we need something that's short, something that's easy to write. Art. You know what? Art is a very easy thing to write out, and is also something that you can very easily fail. I don't think that's true. I'm not sure if you can actually fail art class, and I don't mean that to say that art is a bad class. You should all take art because it's good. I just seem to be bad at it seems. Oh, but I'm gonna have to put another R. I'm so bad at R's. Why am I doing this to myself? No, I don't want it. I think I've built an R in like 7 different ways during this build, and you know what? I'm proud. I'm proud for experimenting and trying art. That's what I think about you. Okay, friends, I think I'm getting very close here, which is great because we're really running out of time. But hey, I think we're just about there. Other than that, I think I did pretty okay. Like, this R looks real bad when I really look at it. I do not like the R how it is. I want it chunky. I want a chunky R at this point. Like, if that's what I need, then so be it. I'm just gonna make this longer, and I'm just gonna do this. If that's what it's gotta be, then that's what it's gotta be. Sure, fine. Once again, I have built yet another unique R for no reason. Fantastic. Perfect. All right. The last minute I got here, I'm going to try to build like a pedestal for it. Oh, then I got to build a cake. Oh, what do I do for the cake? I'm going to build a prison for the cake. You can't have cake because you failed. Just a whole area of cake, and you can't have it because you failed. There is no cake for failures. That's what my dad used to say. That's not true. My dad, I had a perfectly reasonable relationship with my father growing up. I mean, look at me. Do I look like the sort of guy who missed out on cake anytime it was offered to him? Come on. All right, Mac, we got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds.
Okay, I think I'll be good with 30 seconds.
Okay. All right, 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're done.
All right, I'll meet you up front.
All right, here we go. All right, Mac, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we had 30 minutes to build our greatest fear in life, okay?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready to face mine?
Ready to face your fear.
All right, let's do it. And here it is, presenting my greatest fear.
Report
Failure!
Oh, failing. Yeah.
Look at that. I failed gym. I failed math. I failed art.
You failed art. No one fails art.
I did. That's how I'm saying. I figured it out. I cracked the code.
No cake for failures.
No, you don't get cake when you fail. I'm
This
sorry.
is pretty big. Jeez.
Yeah, now you see why I was worried about size.
Okay, yeah. Wow. This is a whole thing. Do you want to see mine?
Yeah, let's go check out yours. All right, Mac. We're here to see your greatest failure. No,
My
just kidding.
greatest
Your greatest
failure.
fear.
I mean,
Not
fear.
fear,
I mean,
not failure.
Both, honestly. We'll
Oh, God.
see.
Oh, no.
Dun, 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 my greatest fear.
Huh. A house made out of... Yeah, I mean, concrete powder would be a bad house to have. I do agree with that. Like...
I mean, no, the house isn't the greatest fear. It's what's inside the house.
Oh, okay. Ah!
Shadow.
Sorry, I saw a door.
So this is the house. I wasn't like, it's an undecorated house, but it's not undecorated because I wouldn't be me if we didn't decorate it.
No, you always got to decorate your house. Okay, I see it. I get it. And you got a nice little loft area where you sleep in. You can jump in on the bed. That's always a good play.
Yeah. The real greatest fear is what's behind these doors.
Okay. Wait, what's in there?
Open the doors. I don't know. Find out.
Oh no, Mac, I can't do this, Mac.
Do it.
Mac,
No,
I can't do this.
Okay,
The
imagine
basement-
yourself, Shadow.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself. You're thirsty. It's the middle of the night.
No,
you
I
wanna
know
go downstairs.
exactly what you're doing to me here.
And you
There's a
wanna get
switch up
water.
here at the top of the stairs.
That's
I
at the
know what's
top
about
of
to
the-
happen because I gotta go down here.
You gotta go down here.
No, I don't want to go down to the basement.
You gotta go down to the
Drink less water.
Ooh, it's scary.
And the light's all the way up there, and I can't get to it.
The light is all the way up there.
Why they only put light at the top of the stairs? Okay, Mac. I think my fear is pretty good, but this one taps into something very deep inside of me.
Right?
Very
Like the
5 years
whole,
old.
like, I have to run up the stairs and turn
Yep.
on the light switch energy.
Nope, not going back down there again. In fact, hold on. A little bit of that, and just gotta do this.
What?
And we're just gonna get out of here.
That.
Here, have a cake.
Sir. Oh yeah, my cake was just like on the nightstand. in the
I saw
bed
you.
in the
I
house.
saw it. Yeah.
We had a
But
cake.
why aren't you burning down that basement? You know that it's not worth keeping. It's so terrifying.
You
It's gonna
know,
catch you,
it
Mac.
is.
It's gonna catch
Basements
you.
are really scary. Like, honestly, people who aren't afraid of basements are crazy. I don't understand it. The basements are scary, and I don't like them, especially when they're dark.
I agree. So, with that, friends, that is another Noob versus Pro. If you like what you see here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe on our videos. Let us know what you want to see next, especially. Tell us the next thing you want us to see build.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, because we do take your suggestions.
We do indeed.
We do.
All right, till next time. Talk to you guys later. Bye.